What could possibly be happening? Yeah. Feet. Yeah. Now this is exciting. Welcome. Welcome everybody. The entitle you click. We're gonna get a lot of freaks, it seems. I like that. Like it. Load up on all the more can't commander. That's what I'm thinking. We haven't figured out the commander yet. We're gonna be looking. Old Scryfall. Right? Right. Yes, of course. You better believe Scryfall has. Watch this. Look at this over here. Dink. Ah. Oh, it's got a feet tag, all right. And I gotta turn down my sauce me. Static zone. There we go. Not too bad. Got a lot of feet to look at today. Because you goddamn right. We got feet as a tag. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Real quick. This is a patron deck. I promise you this was not my idea. Someone paid me to do this. So take that with a grain of salt, okay? Because normally I'm not a foot guy. But hey. That sounds like somebody that's what somebody would say if it was their idea. Sure. Okay. All right. All right. Chill. Relax. Okay. What up, Hunger Games? All right. Yeah, we got a lot of these cards are kind of down bad. We got the Kalia. Got the Secret Lair Kalia we could go with. Might be the move. Got Oko over here with his feet. Mm-hmm. Have they put High Perfect Morcant on here? I don't think so. Yeah. Kalia is expensive. Hey, whatever. That's not my problem. They wanted feet, dude. They're getting feet. I think it looks like red, white, and black gets a lot of feet going on. Is what it looking like. There's of course Felix 5 boots, right? Which we could rock with instead. Peculiar. Mardu feet. Yeah. All right. For now we'll go with Kalia. We'll go with the feet out version. This ain't boots out, Commander. That's true. That's true. All right. Perfect. Card is going to be our commander for now. All right, Steak. Chill, please. Chill. Finally, a real deck. Swiftfoot boots. I like that. Got little boots. Well, that's the thing. Can we really put boots in the deck where your feet are supposed to be out? You know what I'm saying? Well, we can look and see. Oh, it knew. Look at that. Divine intervention here. Because the feet are still out. They just have shoes on it. Look at that. Look at this one, though. That's open-toed. Yeah, that's open-toed. Those are out in there. Yeah, look at that. Toes are out, everybody. Toes are out indeed. Open toe gets a pass. That's what I'm saying. I think I agree with you guys. If it doesn't cover the toes, it's fine. Perfect. All right. All right. Monic Embrace. Throw that in there. Okay. We got some feet there. Okay. Grievous wound. Okay. Watching this at Olive Garden. I like that. Perfect. Yeah. Alabaster wall. What the hell is this? There's feet, you say? Oh, true. Look at that. Okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah. All right. Our first order of business is trying to get as much feet as possible. And from there, we will churn it into something better. Does that make sense? Yeah, I know. Yeah, Lightning Greaves with the toes out. You got to go to the printing of it where it's got its feet out. Wow, look how many goddamn Lightning Greaves there are. Yeah, look, foot, pink. There we go, foot. Lori said, not playing hobbits or goblins. I'm disappointed. I know. I'm sorry. I know, for real. You would think hobbits out would be good. We could still get some hobbits in there. I'm sure there's some hobbits in white we can get with their feet out. We're looking. 50 feet of rope, someone says. All right, let's see. Is there feet in this? Zoom and enhance. I'm not seeing any feet here. Zoom and enhance. I see no feet. I think you just want rope. Angelic Cub, Awoda says. Let's see. True, there are feet out, but at what cost? Kind of a freak. I don't know how objectively. I don't know how I feel about that because it's a child, you're right? Like it's a cub. All right, we'll consider it and we'll come back to that moral issue after. Once we have enough feet, we can come back. Yeah, because I'm a little iffy about that one. All right. Goblin Goon. Oh, 50 foot of rope. Oh, you're yeah, now I'm stupid. All right. That's funny. Okay. I was like, what are you talking about? 50 feet. Yeah. Okay. You're just better than me. Oh, there's a bare feet tag. What? Okay, well now I gotta see. I gotta see what the hell is going on here. Because why would they not include that? I think the rope went over his head. I fixed it. I realized it. Let's see. Holy moly. Okay, there's way more cards now with bare feet. Goodness. Okay. Okay. Acroma, Angel of Fury. I see feet. Let me make sure it's the one with the feet. Feet. What even is this deck idea? It's a Patreon. Someone on Patreon pay me money. I gotta build it. So it is what it is. And you guys can get it. You guys can get your weird decks done, built too on the Patreon as well, if you want. So yeah, we're doing feet. Uh Lori 10. Yeah, true. Okay. All right. Gotta go into the advanced. All right, think. Where am I? Oh, here we go. All right. Think. Art tag barefoot. Yeah, I know. Relax. We getting it. We gonna make it happen. My Scryfall just a little slow this morning. Bare feet. Ah, I see what you're doing there. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Angel of Vitality. See, I think it's good. We kind of got it going here, actually. We get some angels. Angel of Vitality. Has there already been a 2-hour long discussion about what kind of feet counts? Not yet. But I think we can think about it. All right. What do we think counts as a foot? What is a foot? What makes a foot? All right. Chat, what do you think? What do you think makes a foot? Because somebody points out dragons probably have their feet out. Like, is it the appendage on the end that they stand on, like hooves? Or is it humanoid? What are we thinking? What is a foot? Our paws, feet, right? Okay. All right. I'm seeing some skin. All right, we need skin. Are tree roots a foot? Exactly. And blood artist, welcome. I don't think we've gone far enough, really. Human feet, humanoid. Okay. Okay. Humanoid in the sense that they look like us, because High Perfect Morcant from the new set is fully humanoid, but they have hooves. Humanoid for sure. A Minotaur counts, but not cow. Humanoid legs. Humanoid only, please. First time chatter says. Okay. Dogs. Okay. We're getting a lot of different things here. At least 3 toes. Richie, yeah, this is the deck you commissioned. So this is all Richie's fault. If you guys want to blame Richie. Like, does the feet of chairs count? Right? What do we think? I don't think so. Yeah, Earthbind. I mean, for sure gonna have Earthbind. All right, chill. If it's the right colors, we'll get Earthbind in here. Okay. Goodness. Oh. Cozies. Okay.
The Blood Artist 27 followed.
Blood Artist. Thank you. Present. There you are. Look at you. There you are. Perfect. Right where you belong. Perfect. Oh yeah, I forgot. I should be having this. You guys can see. Look how cute everybody is. There's me. All right. Everyone say thank you, Richie. This guy, yeah. Okay. Pause should be legal. I'm gonna put pause. TBD. On it, we'll do this on a case by case basis. Okay. Dogs should count. Like if they have the dogs out, or like dogs like their paws.
Andrev_M followed.
Andre, them. Thank you for the follow. Yeah. Humanoids, specifically toes. Yeah. Seems like toes are really what we're here for. Webbed feet. Yeah. Humanoid, specifically toes. Good call. Toes are really what makes it. Okay. I'm with you guys. I think this is, if we, humanoid only, toes are the answer. All right. I think if it has toes, it's legal to be in the deck. Okay.
Griffith_Aurum followed.
But it's got to be from a hot creature. Can we agree on that? Can we agree on that? Because I think, thank you for the follow, Griffith Aurum. Kiss. Will this deck be released to the public in a video sometime? I might make this I might, but I don't know. I don't know if this will be available to the public. This might be behind a paywall due to the fact that it is so silly goofy. All right. That made it worse. I'm trying to stop being a static monster. Oh, there we go. I'm not static anymore. All right. Paws are up for grab as well. This stream has permanently ruined your search history. I'm glad that it has. Okay. Some people like gross feet. Okay. So if I'm getting this correctly, doesn't need to be hot. It really just needs to have toes. Some dogs are stinky. Okay. It seems like we're all pretty much in agreement here. Toes are what make feet, right? Toes are what. It's not a foot. We can add some corner cases around here as we discover them. But for now, this is going to be our form here. Okay. Perfect. All right. If we have any questions, we'll come back to this. What is a foot? Something that shows skin, usually a humanoid with toes. Most importantly, here is the toes, and then paws are to be determined. Okay. Very nice. Walking should be a theme. We could. All right. Walking, perhaps. All right. Well, let's see though. All right. So these are our bare feet.
Phantomy88 followed.
Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Okay. Don't worry about it. Hey, don't worry about it. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna determine. Oh, did that not work? Could have sworn I printed my screen. Okay. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. For most of the cards, it should be pretty easy to tell whether or not it has its foot out. Okay. Also, welcome. This is a Patreon deck. This is not me. This was not my idea. I was paid to do this, and you can pay me to do things as well over on the Patreon. Quips&Guac. Anyway. All right. The angelic page. That's feet and icy toes. All right. So we go put it in the deck. Mike. Yep. Okay. We make sure it's the right one. See? Was the incorrect one? All right. Boom. Here we go. Sure, it's a Patreon deck. Hey, come on. It's a Patreon deck. I promise. I promise it's a Patreon deck. Trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. Exactly. Yeah. No minors, obviously. So yeah, that's why we're gonna have to come back to Angelic Cub because I'm not sure because it's a cat. So I don't know. Earthbind. Earthbind the right color? I think Earthbind. Yes. Put Earthbind in there. Perfect. Yeah. All right. I'm getting Cub out of here. This is a baby. We all kind of agree on that. All right. Earthbind. Now, chat, this might be a little bit crazy, but if we look at this card here, I don't know if it passes our test. I don't know if it passes the test of feet out or not. Because look, I don't see any toes, chat. I don't see any toes. Zoom in and enhance. Zoom in and enhance. Chat, I'm no shoes. Clearly no shoes. But the toes are implied. Okay. Hey. Okay. You see heel. Okay. All right. That's all I'm saying, guys. Okay. I just wanted to make sure we're all on the same level. Okay. Richie made the call. Okay. He said it does. All right. If Richie made the call, Richie made the call. Earthbind's in the deck. Okay. I just want to make sure we're all on the same, Now that's a feat to pull off, am I right? Edward. Good pun. Timing it out for 10 seconds. Time this guy out for 10 seconds. And time him out 10 seconds when I say 10 seconds. Timed out 10 seconds. All right. Slightly above the rope thing? Okay. Hey, listen. You guys are making the calls on some of these, all right? Ankle shaker. Look at that. Shanker. Ankle shanker. Now, ankle shanker's got to be in there, right? Because it's humanoid, right? He's got a face. He's got hands and arms. Nothing else extra. Got toes. Right? Seems to me like this is done and dusted. This is a done and dusted experience right here. Ankle shanky. Ankle shanker. Yeah. Mentions foot in anatomy of the name. Yeah. That's a slam dunk. Okay. God, we all love feet. All right. Dog, don't group me in with you. Okay. I'm doing this for monies. All right. I'm doing this for. This ain't the love of the game for me. This is. All right. Anoint with affliction. I see feet down here. Anoint with affliction. Right? And some would even consider this one like even more sexy, right? Because we look at that card, it's like, whoa, you know? We look at this one. Look at those feet. Pretty good. Okay. In the deck. Very nice. All right. I will not comment. I'm not commenting. You guys, I'm going to vehemently deny this. Listen, I'm doing it. Yeah. I'm just playing ball. You're clearly not playing ball. If this ain't for the love of the game, you're clearly not playing ball. Listen, I'm down for a bit. That's what I'm saying. All right. I love a good bit as much as the next guy. So that's what I'm here for. Because this will be really funny. Plus, I'm also trying to steal Maldhound viewers. So it makes sense. All right. Arcane Teachings. Feet. Put it in the deck. Bink. Cyclopean Snare. Cyclopean Snare. What does that do? Oh, yeah. That's a what? That's a foot if I've ever seen it. Yeah. That's a full. Hang on. Zoom and enhance on this one. What a weird looking fucking foot, right? 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay. That foot just looks weird to me. Enhance. Enhance. Yeah. Okay. Enhance. All right. Ankle Shanker, we got that one. Rankle, because he's got ankle in the name, or does he actually have his foot out? All right. Yeah. This is going to need some. Okay. Yeah. Also, everyone who's chatting right now and telling me what feet, you're going on a list somewhere. You're definitely you're on a list. All right, real question though. Do we want his feet in our deck? You know what I mean? Like look at this. Listen, I don't want to be foot judge and executioner. That's some fucking ugly ass feet, right? He got the dogs out. His feet are out, yeah. Some people are all about that arch. Okay. I just figured we had a limit somewhere, but his feet, I mean, dude, if his feet are out, his feet are out. And that's all it takes. Technically, yeah. Okay. You would lick that for $5. All right. How about you give me $5 and you don't do that? All right, we'll put him in. We'll put him in. We'll figure it out later. We'll figure it out from there. Ankle in the name. Yeah, valid. Valid. Okay. A Stelly Reclaimer. Perfect. That one's an easy slam dunk, right? We see feet, we see toes. Tarantino. Yeah, well, we have a skew towards hot, but man's got to do what man's got to do. Okay. Valid enough. Valid enough. All right. Let's see here. Okay. We can run with that blitter block. Wait. Why does it say there's feet in this? Yo, what up, Guac? Can I call you Guapster? Yeah, you can, my sweaty pickle. Why not? Why not? Why not? Do what you love and money will come seems fitting here. That's pretty much what happens. You know what I'm saying? On the Patreon, sometimes people make me do stuff, and I figured I'd make you guys all experience it with me. So, are we married to these color, or is Goldberry an option? Maybe. We gotta find I mean, if we find like a 5-color commander, that would just make it make it too easy. We'll put Goldberry in there. Does she have one with her feet out? Goldberry has no feet. What are you talking about? Unless there's a different Goldberry, right? Right. I'm pretty sure. No? Yeah, there's just no feet on there. She has on the full art. All right, hang on. Computer? I don't see it. Even on the full art, right? Oh, on the full art of the drawing. That doesn't count. We're not counting that. We're not counting that. Because you can't see it on the card. You'd have to be like, show it in the art, not the full card. That's not how it works. All right. All right. Bitter Blossom, specifically this guy's foot. Mm-hmm. That's feet out right there if I've ever seen it.
Laser 956 followed.
What up, Laser 956? How you doing? Got any funny feet going on? Pink. Yeah, look at him. Crush underfoot? No, we haven't. Oh, that's a big foot. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. Bone Crusher Giant. Show me the feet. Yeah, look at those feet. You guys are doing good. You guys are doing good. We're at 20 cards. We need a lot more. All right, chat. Time for another discussion. Because look, Bramble Guard Captain is a mouse, but has humanoid figures in the sense of it's got the right amount of limbs and everything like that. Like, what do we think? Because those are feet, dog. Those got toes, right? Those are fully toe shaped. But he's a mouse. No, nobody clipped me saying I like. No. Okay. Humanoid counts. What do we think? I'll let the council decide. Paw counts. I say it counts. Okay. It counts. But they grip like fingers. That's what toes do, and ideally that's what toes can do. You know what I'm saying? If we were back on it. Griffith, text about feet. Maybe. I think we still want feet in the artwork, but I think we'd be okay with a couple flavor texts with feet, you know? Wait, which one was he? Captain. I think. Doom Whisperer. Okay, Doom Whisperer, throw it in. All right, where are the feet at, though, on this one? All right, in my experience, it looks like a lot of hands, right? I'm seeing a foot back here, maybe. I'm hesitant about this one. Doom Whisperer. Skringle, how badly you want Doom Whisperer in here? Because I feel like that he's got like 1 foot out, maybe. A lot of hands. He's kind of he's like overpowered with the hands. Toesies, it qualifies. Okay. All right. Issa. Yeah, she's got her feet out in that one, if I recall. I don't know why I would recall. Yeah. That's a good one. Those are hands, right? That's what I'm saying. Mostly hands. All right, Doom Whisperer's out of here. Yeah. Again, if you are new to the stream, these are the rules we have to obey, right? Paws are to be determined. It's got to have skin. Got to be humanoid. And toes. Okay. Hot, it doesn't matter as much as you would think. And someone says this is just a regular Kalia deck. No. No. We just need angels and demons and dragons with their feet out. Don't worry about that. Giant fall. True. He only has like 2 toes though. Kind of a freak. Or 3 toes, I guess. I'd still count it. He's got toes. Because some normal people are made without toes. You know what I'm saying? Paws are okay, yeah. Because what's the cap on if it's an animal? I think the creature should be humanoid looking for it to qualify. Yeah. I would say it's gotta look like a person, kinda. Like if it passes the fursuit test. Like if you could pop that off and there's a human in there, it's fine. In my opinion, right? It's got all the right amount of limbs. Pretty humanoid. Right? I'd say that counts. Romantic rendezvous. Oh yeah, that's a. Some people are gonna be freaks for this one. I'm gonna show it just so you guys can clip it. Humana, humana. Look at what an arch right there. Goodness. Hope that satisfies you, Richie, you freak. Put it in there. Get it in the deck. Yeah. Esteli Reclaimer, don't worry. We got that one in there. Bink, right there. Seeker of Slanesh. Their feet. I think they're, yeah. Okay, wait. Zoom and enhance. Where are their feet? This thing? All right. I'm gonna need y'all to weigh in on this one. What up with that? That is for sure a foot. It's like a talon though. It looks like a claw. It looks like a claw. I'm gonna need y'all to look suckable. That's your first time. That's the first words you've ever said in here. By the way, Floke 9189. That's the first words you've said. If you has to add, yeah. All right, Seeker Slanesh, get out of here. Okay. Claude. Works for you. Too bad. It's not in there. Not in there. Call the bloodline though. And get that in there. Yeah, that's a claw. Those are talons. That's what I'm saying. Not feet. Yep. Yep, that's what I'm saying. Okay.
7H3 Spirit followed.
7H3 Spirit. Mwah. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Give me your Jeffrey Bezos Prime sub. You want to give me your Jeffrey Bezos Prime sub. Anyway. Exalted Sunborn. Change of the Rocks is good. Removal, though. We should get that. Exalted Sunborn. Yeah. Feet. For sure. Yeah, Slimefoot. Interesting. I respect a Slimefoot. But it's not the right color. Maybe. What color is this guy? You do have a foot. He is a little slimy. Perhaps. You can consider him later. All right.
Thank you, viewer, and also Jeffrey Bezos.
Thank you. There we go. Mwah. Thank you, Andrev, and also Jeffrey Bezos.
Thank you, viewer, and also Jeffrey Bezos.
Slaba slaba. Thank you. Mwah. Go. Got the hype train going. Let's go. All right. Who said? Got a hype train going. Let's freaking go. All right. Feat of resistance. Not. No, that's
Hey,
funny.
thanks for the subscribe. Very cool, very nice. Kiss on the mouth. Mwah.
Grifty and Aram. Thank you for the subscribe. Mwah. Not even Jeffrey Bezos version. All right. There we go. Something got freaky. Hey, also look at that. 69 notifications. All right, Exalted Sunborn. We got it. Exalted Sunborn. She got feet. She's here. She's here, please. I promise. She's here. I promise. Okay. Let's see. Sloppity Bile Piper. Okay. Try that. Sloppity Bile Piper. What the fuck does that thing look like? Valid. Hey, valid. Wait a second. Valid. You valid for this one. Why are they kind of looking at me like? All right, Magmakin. Artillerist. I see some feet. They're made of lava. They're made of lava, but it is what it is. We take that. We'll go sort through it after. We'll sort through it. All right. Popular entertainer. Yeah, those are feats for sure. Look at you, Glavaslava, using those Twitch sub only emotes. Only subs on Twitch can get those sweet little emotes. The guacamotes. Anyway, popular entertainer, good one. Johnny Impetus. Where are the feet in that one? Is it because this guy's feet are out?
Digiblocks followed.
Digiblocks, thank you for the follow. Let me see. Is the one where his feet are out? Oh, like this one, you mean? Yeah, we take those. We'll count that. That's for sure. That's Gollum feet, the little hobbit guy, for sure. Yeah. No green, unfortunately. No Polis Crusher. Furious Colossus. Look at that. It knows exactly which one to do. Toes it goes. Meek attack. That's a new one. Oh yeah, look at those feet for sure. Look at that. Big toe for sure. Grievous wound for sure is in there. Don't worry about it. Right there. Look at it. Feet. Yeah. No, we're chilling. We're chilling. Okay. Cyclopean stare. You guys. Those sub-only pog emotes. Pog guac emotes. Look at you guys. Thank you. So cute. If you're on Twitch and you want those sick emotes, you can subscribe using a freaking Prime sub or whatnot. Anyway. Sorry, YouTube. No cool emotes for you guys. Get wrecked. I see mana. Dark steel ingot. Let's throw it in there. Steel ingot. Pink. And we got to go to the right version, obviously. No cool emotes. Sorry. Sorry, guys. You guys just got to come on over to the Twitch. Twitch.tv, Quips&Guac _ Get some. If you have Amazon Prime, you're literally not feeding me. I'm doing all this feed stuff and there's no. All right. How are we looking on cards? 30. We need another like 20 cards. Digiblocks, I may have your Prime in a few hours. Yes. All right. Very nice. Very good. All right. Deathless Angel. Throw it there. Wait. Before I go and hydrate myself, gotta make sure it's the right Deathless Angel. Yes, it is. All right. Gringle McDingle redeemed a hydrate. Damn it. Be right back. I gotta go get water. I don't have any nearby. Let me make sure I have my pants on. Zip. Gotta make sure. All right, you guys can hang out here for a second. Don't do anything funny while I'm like TTS, because if you give bits on Twitch, it reads it out. So don't do that and say something funny to chat while I'm gone. Don't say anything. I'm setting you guys up for a really funny bit. Don't do it. Don't donate bits and say funny things. All right, you guys didn't say anything funny, did you? All right. All right.
Untap_deck followed.
Untap deck. Thank you for the follow. Back. Ooh, you followed, and just to make me stretch. Yeah. Requiem Angel. Dog. Are they not in there yet? No. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and here's the hydrate. Untap, that's you. Hey, what up, Edward? Thank you for the follow. All right. All right. Cracking open a cold one. A yerba mate. I love yerba. Ooh, all right, all right. Requiem Angel twin. Start digging in your Requiem Angels. Requiem Angel.
Funny thing incoming.
Pipis 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 pipis.
Towards the end of there, I was starting to get like hypnotized. It was like I wanted to be pissing. Piss. Piss.
Vagrant dart followed.
What a vagrant dart. Thank you for the follow. I think I'm messing up my Wi-Fi because I'm kicking my Ethernet cable with my feet. Feet mentioned. Sorry. Guys, sorry. I need to stop. I need to lock in. I need to, listen, I'm my own worst enemy sometimes. Griffith, thank you for the beepus 1,000 times. That was a funny thing indeed. Fuck is my Kit Kats. My Kit Kat's done be falling down. Okay. What was that thing we just added? Requiem Angel. All right. Feet appraisal. Yeah. Good job. Requiem Angel gets a feet pass from Quips&Guac. What am I doing with my life? All right. Someone's been saying firebending student. All right. Now, the thing is, it depends on how much of a student they are. Like, if they're like a child. Okay, this one's an adult. We're going to go with this one. This one looks like an adult. There is no minors. No minors. So that one, we might have to do an appraisal, a check after to double check. Because it's not looking good when these are the other ones. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know how anime works, because the anime lore is probably like, actually, I know they look like they're, 10 years old, but they're really 4,000 years old. So, anyway. Imp's Mischief. Let's run it. Your poor cable, feeling the agony of defeat. Time this guy out for a minute. When I say time this guy out for a minute, I want this guy timed out for a minute. You're in timeout for a minute. Hopefully that didn't just ban him. I just wanted him timed out for 60 seconds. But it says banned. So I hope I didn't just ban that guy on accident. Bereaved survivor. All right. Let's see it. Bereaved survivor. Yep. Okay. Very nice. Transforms into somebody with feet. No. Release the dogs. I mean the spell. Don't get your feet out. You guys wish I'd get my feet out. You sickos. You freaks. You wish. Release the dogs. Yeah, that makes sense. We'll allow that one as a tentative because it makes sense. Thematically, releasing the dogs is indeed what we're doing. All right. Let's see. We got some demon stuff. We're trying to see if there's any more demons and or angels that have their dogs out. So, Earthbind, look at that. Emiria Angel. Perfect. Throw it in there. Boom. Emiria Angel, just to make sure that we'll go back through them all. How about that? To make sure. Fairy Guide Mother. That's fun. Firebending Student. Okay, it's in there. Feast of Flesh. That guy's having a great time. Yeah. Hang on. You can only feast. Hang on. X damage for X is 1 plus the number of cards named Feast of Flesh in all graveyards. I don't know if I want that one. Frenetic Ogre. Yeah. Whoa, wait a second. We got some twinks on here.
Socks 0 cats followed.
What up, Socks 4 cats? I appreciate that. Now that's something I can get behind. Socks 4 cats. Socks for cats. Gonna get some socks. Gonna get some cats. Wasteland. But specifically the Fallout version, you say? Yeah, I see it now. He's got his little toes out. Socks for cats. They gotta get them socks. They gotta get them cats. They got 9 lives. That means at least 18 socks. 1 for each life, unless they wear it on both feet. And they gotta have 2 pairs of socks for every cat, and every life exists. Okay. Vampirism. Let's see it. Feet. Yep. You guys are good. You guys are doing my job for me right here. I appreciate it. Demonic consultation, for sure. Generous gift is good. Generous gift. Well, now this might need us to call back in the squad because we said paws are okay, right? And what are we thinking, chat? Feet or no feet? I would have to say I'm leaning towards feet, right? Because it's got toes. Socks for cats came here. Gonna have to read this entire message out so that you guys know that this is a freaking a hell yeah. A question. One second. Look at you. Here you go. You guys over here. I don't know why you're not fully updated. Hang on. Well, refreshing it just deleted all the messages. Well, I apologize for that. I need to fix that. Socks for cats. Thank you for coming here from the Instagram. Because I am indeed a comedic genius. Thank you. I honestly very much appreciate that. I get a lot of what is it? Imposter syndrome these days sometimes. No feet. It does have toes. Right? This guy has toes. That's all I'm saying. All right, it's going in there. We need removal. It's staying in the deck. Keeping it. Generous gift. We're keeping. All right. Let's see. Now, I know we're going through a couple of good ones. You should add Spark Rupture. Okay. Thank you, Surfer. First time chatter. Spark Rupture. Kitten Mittens. I'm smitten. Specifically, this one. That looks like a. Then Zing. Yeah, you're in the right. Man. Welcome to Twitch. Let's go. You want to give me your Prime subs. You want to give me your Jeffrey Bezos free Prime subs. I don't know why, but I read your message, Adam, based in the YouTube. Why doesn't Generous give someone a white elephant? Like a white elephant? Because it's a white card and white elephant is already like a gifting thing? Yeah, what am I saying here? I'm on stage. I'm doing this for everybody. Why doesn't Generous Gift just give someone the white elephant token? Sorry. Sometimes I'm overcome with the spirit of Seinfeld. Mirror of life trapping. Your feet? Oh, yeah, there are. Look at them. Little toes out. How are we doing on cards? 48. All right. We still got plenty to add, and then we will subtract from there. Genius. Karmic Guide. Secret Lair. Karmic guide. Where my karmic guide at? Dink, dink. Well, that one has feet. That one's got feet. We'll go karmic guide. Would it be budget? Asking for a friend. We're at $300 right now. So no, probably not. But just proxy them. Somebody says, cough, cough. Not me. Not me. I would never. Sarah's. Sarah. Someone already done that. Has someone done a Sarah Smiles bit yet? Whoa, spicy. Yeah. Sarah's embrace. This one right here with the implied feet, with the toes implied. We have set the record that implied toes also work. So, draws sneak attack. I don't know why I'm saying that. Sneak attack. Specifically, the one with the jaws. Got him. Got him. Bum 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 bum. Okay. That's good. Sneak attack is already kind of what we want to be doing if we're in a a Kalia deck. Basically Kalia but better, right? Kind of. Kalia but harder to remove. Makes sense. Uh-huh. Okay. Mirror of life trapping. Don't worry, Pokelinks, it's in there. Bink. Life trapped. Just for you. Caleb Johnson asks, does it have to be human feet? I will refer to you to our lovely signage here. To be a foot, there must be skin. And it should be a humanoid who has toes, does not need to be hot, and it could have paws TBD. To be determined. So, what up, Zuzu? Kali of the Vast? Nito? Yeah, we got Kali of the Vast. Beat deck. Glorious Anthem. I saw that one. Glorious Anthem. Gotta make sure to add the right one. Hill Giant got detailed feet. Grievous Wound. Don't worry, we got it in there already. Know me? Himno Glorioso. I'm interested in why this one is sticking out. I want this Italian one just for fun. Me Mikey Sus. Hello, homie. Where are the feet? All right, let's take a little feet tour. Starting with our commander, Kali of the Vast. First of all, feet. Look at them. Bink, bink. Look at the feet. Bink, right here, right here, right here. Okay. We got that feet. All right. Cyclopean Snare. Look at those feet. 50 feet of rope. Just forget about the part about the rope, and all of a sudden we got 50 feet. That's a lot. Mirror of life trapping. Look at that foot sticking out. Kind of get a best of both worlds. You got like shoe, you got shoe off. Pretty good. Dark steel ingot, we got some guy. I honestly don't know what this art is from. It might be from the alphabet secret layer. Is that what it is? Is this like the D letter? I don't know. With foot boots, but they're shoes. Open-toed shoes. So, show the dogs off. Lightning greaves for the same reason. Look at that. Foot. Firebending student. Look at that. Foot. Alabaster wall. Look at that. We got some feet. Angelic page. Feet right there. Bereaved survivor. Look at those feet. Rafael Ferreira says, you love my TikTok content. Thank you. Thank you. TikTok is basically where I shit post. Like, if you think my YouTubes are shit posts, what the fuck are you talking about? I know what I'm talking about on the TikTok. That's where I let the freak out. You guys don't follow me, go follow me. Anyway, you don't have to. But if you're on YouTube, you want to go over on Twitch and use your Amazon Prime sub to give me a Prime sub. At 100 subs down there, you'll see it. I'll put on the avocado suit. How about that? Anyway, we got Bone Boy. He's ugly, but he got feet. Rambleguard Captain. We discussed he is humanoid enough. So, it counts. Foggy Swamp Hunters. Bunch of shirtless dudes with their feet out? Isn't that what the deck is all about, people? Isn't that what it's all here for? And we got a Stelly Reclaimer. Look at those feet. And it's an angel. And when it enters, we can put something back from our graveyard. Actually, no. Ooh. X is the amount of mana spent to cast this creature. All right. Doesn't work as well as I thought, but still good in the deck. Whatever. It's a 5/4. Bone Crusher Giant. Boom. Look at the feet. Sloppity Bile Piper. Oh, I be getting the sloppity, and we be piping. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell what their gender is, but they got feet. So, Ankle Shanker, obvious reasons. Goblin Goon. This one. Look at those feet. Alabaster Wall. Oh, that reset everything. Okay. Back to where we are. Magmacan Artillerist. Awesome. I wish I was a chair deck for feet. Requiem Angel, look at those feet. Angel of Vitality, look at that. Got Emeria Angel, Acroma Angel, Deathless Angel. We got Rankle Angel. Got yucky feet. Issa gives us something cool. Karmic Guide gets us something cool. Curious Colossus. Look at that. Exalted Sunborn makes us a bunch of tokens. Himno Glorioso. I like that. Arcane Teachings. Can't be the right arcane teaching. This is the right arcane teaching. Chain to the Rocks is good guy. Earthbind, Popular Entertainer. Okay. We are looking good. We are doing okay so far. Thundering Giant, okay.
Renegade Killer followed.
What up, Renegade Killer? Thank you for the follow. Mwah. Chef's kiss. Welcome to the guac zone. I don't have a thing where I say, like, welcome to the blank blank. Anyway, Thundering Giant. Dear God, look at the veins. Look at the veins. Chill, Kimosabe, chill with the veins, dude. Goodness. Sheesh. All right. Now, Mike is asking a good question. What is the game plan outside of feet? Big Angels, right? Big Angels. We have Big Angels. Got that guy's big. Requiem Angel is big. That's a 5/5. All right, 2/2's not that good. 3/3's not that good. Guacdanamo Bay. Well, we've got Acroma is pretty good. Putting out Acroma is kind of nice. We got Deathless Angel, which I think is pretty big. Yeah, as a 5/7 is pretty huge. Exalted. Yeah, Big Angels. I don't know. Big feet. Yeah, we got big feet. We got big stuff. Plus, we got like some other shenanigans I think happening here, right? Yeah, give stuff vigilance. Yeah, we got stuff. We have things happening here. This is not the weirdest deck I've built. Okay, this is not the like. We're not gonna struggle to find a win condition. We have Kalia. We've got big angels. You just put stuff down and you go to combat, pretty much. Now the thing is, I think we want to find some more feet. Baddies only deck. I did make a deck that was like a dating simulator, which is my take on it. Forced worship. Top 10 weird though. Yeah, no, this is definitely top. Where are the feet? I'm seeing forced worship. I don't think this is the card we want. Right? I think don't want. I have not seen any feet in here. I can see something down there, but that's not enough. Rifle search color, art, feet or toes or barefoot. Just worship. Okay. Someone said forced worship. Regular worship. Okay. Printings. This one. With the feet. Oh, that's the only one I'm seeing. Is this big one with where they're worshiping feet in the Amonkhet style. Control a creature damage that would reduce. That's it. Okay. Okay. God damn, these cards are fucking so cool. Cards look gnarly. Can we get cards like this again? This looks so sick. These Amonkhet things are so cool. I really like these Amonkhet cards. God, it looks so nice. How did you even? Where do these cards come from? Are these like collector packs or what? Oh, nice. Amonkhet Invocation. Where are those feet counters? Well, I don't know. Hill Giant? Yeah, I think we have Hill Giant. He's not in here. He's about to be in here. There he is. All right. Hill Giant, specifically. The one where he has feet. There he is. He's got his feet. Ow. On your mic. Where's the feet secret lair? It seems like we're kind of doing that right now, right? We're putting it together. Looking. Gamble, Judge gift card. See, I wonder how they're gonna get this. But that's not my problem, is it? That's somebody else's. How are they gonna get the Judge's gift card from 2020? I don't know. This one, you mean? They've got a little bit of toes out. Yeah, I think this is the one we have to go with. Shoes are not fine. Shoes are not fine. I don't want you to get it. Don't get it twisted. Shoes are not fine. I think we have to see skin. When's the next viewer deck rating video? Oh, type in !roast. I think only if you're on Twitch. I don't know if it works on YouTube. But if you go on the Patreon, I'm just collecting some. So that way I can go sometime next week and go through a couple and whatnot. It's always more fun if you submit it early, but you can always submit it when I'm doing it. But the next one is coming very soon. So you should follow me on Twitch to get notifications and give me your Jeffrey Bezos money. All right, specifically the Mirage one. Rain Life Mirage. I was like, zoom and enhance. I don't see his freaking foot. There it is, right here. There's a lot going on. Are there core arts with feet? Could work with your colors. True. We just got to look for them. We just have to find them. Imp's Mischief is a good one. I like that one. That'll be good for us. They usually like to mess with our stuff. Imp's Mischief. Perfect. And find a, yeah. That's good. That way we can save our Kalia. Because they always target our Kalia.
Moosh followed.
Moosh! Thank you for the follow. What up, Moosh? Have you ever tried a negative synergy deck where instead of cards having synergy with each other, they actively make other cards in my deck worse or harder to use? Quentin Tarantino in chat. Pog. Yeah.
Zenksks followed.
Zenksk. Thank you. Xanax with a lot of X's, I think. Thank you for the follow. Thank you both. A negative synergy deck would be interesting, right?
Forky Mate followed.
Forky Mate, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I think it would just be interesting. Like, are you still trying to win? Because it seems like you'd be putting yourself on the back foot really hard. I don't know. I just feel like you can have bad decks, but I don't know. Maybe negative synergy. It would have to be for something really fun. It would have to be for something really fun, I think. Like, you'd have to be really trying to do something different than le normal. So, let's see. Oh, yeah. Let's get a couple of these guys in here for value. Lotho. Look at the top card. Exile them. Card of each. Oh, Balia is actually so cracked. What the hell? You need to stack an artifact, but that's so good, right? Maybe. Now I'm like, Lobelia is cracked. I don't know. You ever come across a card where you're like, there's something good about this card, right? Like you go Lobelia, Treasures, Theft, maybe. I don't know. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Magistar of Worth. Wait a second. Grace or Condemnation. Awesome. Put that in there. I want that. That's a good angel. Hell yeah. Gotta make sure I got the right art. Yes, sir. Checking back in. Oh, there's more feet. Oh, there's more feet than ever. Cards. You can find more. We can find some more. Let's do. Imagine this guy saw Trap Tricks Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Oh boy. I don't know what that means. I feel like I'm going to get up an untapped creature. That's bad. Prison sentence. Pacifism is good. I like pacifism. When you see a card and it starts linking combos in your brain. It's a fun type of deck. Sure. Sure. I trust you, bro. I trust you. A deck where you try and lose as fast as possible. Mike, I'm inside your head, dude. I've read every thought you've ever had. One of my most popular videos is a deck that wins by losing. So, Equips building a Brian Startarm deck. Any recommendations for good Boros colored giants and or angels? Feet not needed, but is the name of the stream. The theme of the game, the name of the game. Uh yeah. Let me see. Boros, giants, angels. Yeah. There's a bunch. There's a bunch. It just depends. Some of them are like you want to fling them, but they're expensive mana wise. So if you're going to go Brian, like a fun thing to do with Brian is like steal other people's stuff and throw them at people. Um, so that's an option. You don't have to do that, but that's how I would probably build it. Like I'm like, yeah, you go make a really strong thing. Yeah, and throw it at people. But that is sometimes evil. Build a bad Golos deck. Just don't do extra turns, guys. How hard is that? How hard is it to say just don't do extra turns? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. January 6th got included. Ghostly Possession. We're lurking. We're lurking. Prison turn. Hey, there's some more angels, baby. We need those. All right. Resolute Angel. Huge. Get that in there. Now they can't kill us as easy. The Resolute Archangel? I think. Okay. What is this card? What the hell? Oh, it's a. I wish these guys were. I haven't done basics yet, but you say there's a good swamp. Trust you. I'm trusting you, bro. Swamp from. Obviously, we got to run the pizza lands. Uh,
Phantom's Vortex followed.
Thank you for the follow, Phantom's Vortex. Mwah! Kiss on the mouth. All right, let's see. God, beautiful fucking Dragonland. All right. From Brain Dead Secret Lair. Gonna be a million swamps to look. For the feet. Spider. God, these lands are so. I love these little. This like. I don't know. Black and white style. God. We're getting into the cards. Let me see if I can look it up. All right. I can. Lair. Show me some feetsies, y'all. Don't have exactly feet. Oh, that thing is a feet, yes. That thing has feet. Consider it. About. There are other feet. I'm to go with that one then. I'm going to have to go visit. That's the one. Perfect. Okay. Uh, what about Gwendolyn? Laughy face. Yeah, I don't know if she fits in the deck. She's also like $3 million. She's more than the entire deck, I think. Yeah, she don't fit though. She's not the right colors. Get her out of here. Core have a lot of great poses if they're not so shoe pilled. Those damn core with them damn shoes on. Always with them damn shoes. Affected. Your supplier, but not really. Garfield Shepherd. There we go. We're getting to a point where we might have to start cutting out cards. Find better cards. Rest in peace is good, but what do we need that for? You know? Wastes? Does it need to be feet or can it be shoe? Well, we have a little chart here. Skin, humanoid, toes. If it has paws, TBD, to be determined. So, shoes are not allowed. We need to see the toes, I think, is what everyone really was hard for the toes. Not like in that way. Not like that. Not like that. That just meant like they were like, we need those toes. I'm sure they might have been. I don't want to talk about it. Anyway. Don't type AO in chat. Don't type it. Don't type it. Yeah. TBD. Still at it. How's it going? We're doing great. We're just about done. We have to come up with some land. Worst thing about this deck is having to play with one hand. You're sick. You're sick. But valid. Valid. Not in a valid way, but just in a normal way. That can't be that upset. Yeah, let's just throw in a Wheel of Fortune, guys. Why not? Make the deck $1,000,000,000,000. We have a lot of giants. We have a lot of giants, pretty sure. Got one giant, two giant. Okay, not a three giant. Three giants. Sub themes. Feet are enough. Feet's the only theme we need. Feet is all we need. Power to any target. That was maybe. I don't think so. Now we just need to find some like Rocks or okay, Inner Fire's not bad. Maybe. Didn't think. Don't worry about it. Ag meditation puzzle. Mentor the meek. We don't have a lot of two. Olivia is okay. Does 1 damage to another becomes a vampire. Okay, 5. Yeah, we'll put Olivia in here just so we can. Yeah. Sorry. That's just regular Olivia. That's her main. Olivia, that's your main thing, right? Yeah. You say a mono green deck, but less than 10 creatures in it is silly. No, I don't think so. It depends on what you're using all that mana for and how long you can stay alive with only 10 creatures. But I digress. All right. With Wheel of Fortune and stuff, well, I didn't put in Wheel of Fortune because it's not really that good. We don't have a lot of synergy with it. It would just do the thing. I'm just trying to find a thing. Hearted is good. He can. Smash is good. We just need some more like interaction, I think, to make this viable. Now, does it have to be the most viable? No, because you're playing to do the foot thing. Crush underfoot is in there. Yes, sir. We have a lot of graveyards. Goblin. Spirit. No, not that good. Feast. False Prophet's pretty funny, but not that good for us. We kind of don't want that to happen. Don't gain enough life. Ghostly Possession could be good. Yeah, it's to flex. Now I don't know about what you're flexing, but it's about being like, I got feet. Look at all these feet cards. Look at all the feet cards I got. I'll have the obs of that. All the obs of that. Is that not a creature? There it is. What a freak. Creatures you control get +1/+1. That's pretty good. It's expensive though. Yeah, we'll leave them in there for. We'll go through. We're still trying to get a couple more. Not yet, not yet. Maybe Impulsive Pilfers. 1-drop though. That's a good 1-drop. We don't have a lot of 1-drops. Very low on 1-drops. Ad nauseum would kill us. Ashling. Alloy Mirror for ramp or it doesn't count. Real question. Alloy Mirror. Alloy Mirror. I think according to our list of things or of our requirements, skin is very important. And it being humanoid and having toes. Like, what do we think? Because it does have, if I'm looking at this correctly, it does have toes. Right? Those are toes. Those are really robotic toes. but it's not fleshy. What do we think? Alloy mirror? Personally, I think we allow it, right? We need mana. We can't do more feat unless we have mana for the feat stuff. There's no winning if there's no feat. Robot toes. Okay. That's a no. Flint says no. Toes are toes. What I'm saying, toes are toes. But to each their tone. No? It helps make the deck not miserable. It's one card. It's got feet on it. I think we keep it. Well, let me see. Let me see if there's any printings that have like he's got a foot spread. Got the Applebee syrup on it. The IHOP syrup. No. Unnecessary evil. I mean, he's still doing his thing. Still doing his thing. He's still got his toes out. Okay. Cathartic reunion. We're gonna need that. Yeah, put that in already. We have some card selection. You don't think they count for a foot deck? Okay. Fair enough. Hey, get him out of here. That's the price we pay. Price we pay for having feet only. That is what we do. That just for land base. Well, we're gonna go looking through players to see if we find any. Dawn of the Dead's actually. Yeah. Dawn. Lotho's in there. Don't worry. Deathwood. Cabernet. Demonic Consultation. Unless it's in our top 6. Then we would exile our entire deck, right? Might be the point. But also, what is the point? Durgar Hedge Mage actually is kind of good. 3 mana to destroy an artifact and enchantment. And he's got feet out. Okay. That just means everyone will be able to see all of the feet. Okay, so. Because you like flip it up. Because you exile it one at a time. Whatever you say, man. Whatever you say, I believe you. That's what you want. He's drawing with his feet, too. Pretty crazy, actually. All right. Now it's time for the hard part. From the secret lair. Secret lair? Say one of them has feet, huh? Well, gonna look for it. There we go. That's kind of maybe. Look and see if we find a better one. Okay, there's some people walking and fish. Cats and dogs. You don't have a lot of options. Astrology link. Now I have to guess which one's the astrology link. The rocks. Godzilla feet. There is Godzilla, but his feet aren't like prevalent. Kinda prevalent, right? I don't know. Use the Bloombro full basics. True. We get stuck if we need to. I would say, like, because I'm hovering around the Sphinx, right? The Sphinx has got feet. Like, what do we think? I mean, those are clearly paws, right? I counted a mouse, so we zoom and enhance. Those are toes, almost. Like, that's pretty toe-like. I'm seeing like joints, right? This counts as feet. That's got to be feet, right? Look at that, feet, kind of toe-ish, toe-like. I don't see sharpness. I'm not seeing talon-likeness. I'm gonna say this is a toe. That's a foot. Jellyfish tentacles. You're out of your goddamn mind. We got plain, swamp. We just need mountain now. Now we just need a mountain that we can find a foot version of. All right. Close enough for now. Exactly. Mo. Secret layer. Let's see if there's anyone has done a foot mountain secret layer. Pause with knuckles. Okay. Seems like we're on the right path then. All right. Honorable mention to these guys over here. We can't find anything better. We'll have to make do with what we got. It's that age-old question of centaurs wear pants. How do we think they wear pants, real quick? Gary. Well, technically the bottom of a snail is called a foot. I don't know if you know that. It's their foot. This whole thing is their foot. But it doesn't pass the foot check. Mountain. Dogs, paws. There's a mountain with just a lot of dogs. Yeah, there's this one. That's a lot of dogs. Dogs are out. I think we go with this one, right? The dogs are out. That could be fun. You just say the dogs are out. You play the dog land. It's not that worst. There's also just a face mountain. That's fucking awesome. But before that, we do have to decide how do sphinxes wear pants, right? Is it like does centaur wear pants like this? Does he wear pants like that? Or is it pants like how does he wear pants? You know what I'm saying? Like how's he I'm drawing this one better for some reason. I don't know. I just locked in on this one better. Oops. Still gotta have his abs.
Funny thing incoming.
Got Salvador Dali over here.
Salvador Dali wishes Salvador Dali wishes. Or their pants like, hang on. Well, the real, there's like 3 versions, right? There's the one where they got pants like this. Their pants are just over here. And then they got the rest of their body over here. I hate that pink. Wait a sec. Or like, and like the rest of them are like this. There's the one where it's the long pants, like that. Or there's also the alternative of this one where their pants go over like that. Truly the question of the century, which centaur is which? So centaur, you're going to use Legend of Zelda as a reference. Okay. I would say that's valid. Also, Salvador Dali. All right, let me see. Let me draw Salvador Dali. Salvador Dali from memory. Ahem. Okay. This is from memory, guys. From memory. Trust me. I took an art history class in high school, so I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Some of this going on. Is there a sun in the background? Let me just see how close I am right now. Let me see. Pretty sure the clocks are like golden. Oh, that didn't fucking work. There's not to spoil. There's a dead dog I'm missing. Okay, well, love that for me. Okay, well, I'll go find the dead dog somewhere. Give me a second then. God damn it! Of course, there's a dead dog. This guy, this fucking freak. Okay, pretty sure this thing is all brown, and this thing's brown too, probably. This thing's got this like freakish gold thing going on. Dead dog. Where would I put the dead dog if it was me? I'd probably put it like over here, right? Oh, and then of course, hang on. Gotta have we're gonna have like a fuck off big ass head, and we're gonna have the big this dude's big freak mustache. A little bit of that. Wisps in here. Whole thing is got this like. It does not look like a mustache as much as I want it to, but I mean it is what it is. And then the background's like some. Oh, I don't even know how to describe it. It's not like this. He's got like some weird color in the background. All right, stop the clock. All right. Now let's see how close I was. Dali. I love my search history, by the way. Dalai Lama, melting clocks. All right. I'm actually pretty goddamn close. Okay. I knew there was a branch. I knew there was a thing over here. Yeah. Pretty goddamn close. Stop the clock. There we go. Okay, it was all on like this wooden thing, and yeah, there's like a dead thing right here. Oh, and there's stuff. Okay. Dolly version, my version. You can't really even tell the difference, honestly. And you got his fucking stupid mustache in there. Pretty valid, not gonna lie. I kind of cooked here. Okay, back to the feet. Back to the feet deck. Forgot that's what we're doing here today, huh? Dolly right there. Okay, we're gonna go with the dogs. So the dogs are out. Hydro Mokumba. You missed nothing, dude. Don't worry about it. You shot nothing. All right. Someone said it was a dead dog. Someone said that thing was a dead dog. All right, how many? We're at 76. We're gonna have to cut, so we're gonna go up to. I'm only doing basic lands because I can't be bothered. All right, 10 of these, of those, over these. That's too many. Some of those. We got our wasteland for funnies. All right, so those. All right, we got to cut 8 cards. Give or take. We're at 36 land. And our mana curve is dangerous. We got a lot of higher cards. Stuff in the 4s, 5s, and way higher. So, all right, we got to cut 8. Time to cut 8 cards, everybody. All right, let's start at the front. Cyclopean Snare. Tap target creature, then return it to its owner's hand. So it's 5 mana to tap a thing once. Interesting. I mean, there's feet, though. All right, 50 feet of rope. We're going to actually have to cut this. I know it says 50 feet, but there's no actual feet here. Although I could be convinced because it's funny to have, like, look at my feet. Feet. 50 feet of rope. Not worth it. Venturing into the dungeon is okay. Target wall can't block this turn is bad. We're in red, remember? Yeah. Gonna have to cut 50 feet of rope. We're gonna have to get rid of that. Darksteel Ingot, though, adds a mana. We need that. Swiftfoot Boots. Perfect. And Chankla. Yes. It's funny enough to keep. Oh, Teus in the YouTube. It is. If we find more things to cut, I'll bring back 50 feet of rope. I think it's funny enough to keep it as a one-off bit. Because it is honestly really funny. Because the thing about comedy is, and let the white man tell you how comedy works. The thing about comedy is you gotta temper the expectations of the audience. You know what I'm saying? So if they're expecting, okay, another foot. All right, that's funny. Another foot. Oh, wait a second. That's all right. Actually, that's pretty funny. Wait a second. Oh, another foot. Oh, wait a second. That's not as funny as the first time. And then you play another thing. You're like, all right, that's actually, you're not funny at all. This stopped being funny a while ago. But then 50 feet of rope. That's actually that's funny. I'm putting it back. I'm putting 50 feet back. All right. It's back in the deck. Now we still have 8 cards to cut. All right. Where I think we're going to get them is in the creatures. We got 34 creatures. That's a lot. And we are prioritizing angels, demons, and dragons. So let's keep that in mind. Okay. Firebending Student. That's a foot. Like, there, stop conversation. That is a foot right there. It has prowess. Not that good. Honestly, it's not that good in the deck. It's got a foot. It's got a thing. I think the problem with it is it doesn't tell me how old this character is here. Because if you're looking at all the other printings of it, besides this one, I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like we should not. If I'm hesitant about it, it's out of here. And I'm hesitant about Firebending Student. You hate to see it, but it is just what it is. Goblin Goon. Now, let's do a little zoom and enhance here on this one. It looks like the feet we are seeing here is chicken feet, right? We're seeing that. Bing, 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 bing. I'm not seeing a lot of big goblin mutant feet in the background. Now, it says goon in the name. I think we let it pass. It says Goblin Goon. Even if the feet are questionable here, there's a lot of them. We see a lot of them. It sets up for a goon joke. And so we're going to have to keep it. We're going to have to keep Goblin Goon. It's too good. Alabaster Wall. Now, there's feet there, which is no longer an argument we can make because everything has feet in this deck. That's the whole point. Batty sitting on a wall. Yeah, I'm down for it. But it's also really ass of a card. It's really bad. It's not good. It taps to prevent next 1 damage that would be dealt to target creature or player this turn. Not that good at all. For 3 mana, it's a 0/4. It's just a blocker. I don't like I don't think. I say we get rid of this one. Chat, what do we think? What do we think in chat? Alabaster Wall, I think it's got to go. We got to get rid of it. I will wait to hear your arguments, though. I will wait to see if anyone has any arguments. Three mana for a wall is a pass. I would have to agree. The feet is hard to see. That's true. The feet aren't quite back there. I think we are in agreement, everybody, that Alabaster. Now, yeah. Reince Vogel says it does protect against Death Touch. Only if it's a 1/1 with Death Touch, right? I think that's not good enough. I think we've got better ways to defend against Death Touch, like flying or whatnot. It's also a wall, so it would die to Death Touch, right? It couldn't block very well if we're doing the Death Touch argument. Alabaster Wall, you are no longer in the feet deck. All right. Angelic Page, though. 2 mana, feet proudly on display. We can agree to that. It's a 1/1, but target attacking or blocking creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. I like that. I think that's fun because you can give it to opponents. You can give it to yourself. We can make Kalia a little bit stronger sometimes. So that way she doesn't die instantaneously to removal. I like Angelic Page. Does anyone have any arguments against Angelic Page? I will now let you speak your piece. If anyone does have any complaints against Angelic Page. Solid. I'm getting a couple solids, getting a couple. You like that? Give you 10 seconds. Why is she not an angel? That does make no sense. What is up with that? Hang on. They fixed it. Look at that. They fixed it. She is an angel. They fixed it. In the card info, they fixed it. So, we're back on track, everybody. We're cooking. It's all good. Nico Harlan says, where's the femboy deck, Guac? All right. Here's the thing, okay? Would that deck do numbers? I'm absolutely positive it would. The thing is, though, unless I'm heavily incentivized, I don't want to have to do that to myself. Because then already I'm sure this will look bad on my resume that I did a foot deck. But you can always, hey, commission me via Patreon. I'll build it for you. Now, will there be a video about it? Perhaps. $9. Okay, that's not enough. I appreciate it, but that's for what that would have to do to me, for me to look through all the femboys. It would awaken something, I'm sure. Bereaved Survivor. You did the Hear Me Out deck, and it was pretty much that, right? I done how close you need. All right. 3 mana for a 2/1 that requires something to die in order for us to get a 3/2, but we can get target creature with mana value 2 or less back from our graveyard. That's a lot of setup. But I do like stuff coming tapped and attacking. That's what our commander's all about, after all. What do we think? The feet are big, dumb, first words. No feet on the flip.
Omniralis 999 followed.
Omniralis, thank you. Hello there. Hello there. Dink. General Kenobi, I've been expecting you. He's got like a million fucking arms. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What up, Omniralis? How goes it today? Very good. We are deciding which cards to cut from the foot deck. We're almost done. Femboy deck allowed only if you build a tomboy deck. Feet are still there, just got cold. Yes. Love this guy, and he goes live too. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What up, Leo Redfang? First time chatter. And Monty, you guys are popping off. Not much is ordering the new Lorwyn cards, as you should. This set looks fucking banging. I'm getting the Commander decks, and maybe that's it. What up, Monty? He transforms into Dauntless Avenger. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Jarvis. When I attack, return a target attacking creature from the graveyard to the battlefield. I think it's okay. We'll keep it for now. I know there's no feet on the flip side, but we can get back more feet creatures, so that's more feet per feet. So, first time here, and it's feet content. It's fate. Exactly. That's why, as fate decrees it, you should give 10 subs. That's just fate, bro. That's just... Are there cards about sniffing too? No, Leo, there are not. Get out of here. What are you doing? Get out of here. All right. Bone Guy. 1 and a black. Regenerate target zombie. Now, I got to say, this guy's got his feet proudly on display. We have no zombies in this deck, as far as I know. We have, like, no other zombies. So this guy is useless for the most part. Yeah, he's putting stuff. So I don't know. I think he's on our list. I'll put him in the maybe board. How about that? Because I can move him over there. Maybe board. We'll put him in the maybe board. He can regen himself. But then it's 2 mana for what? To keep a 1/1 around? I don't know. He's in the maybe zone. Same thing with Bereaved. I'm going to put Bereaved in the maybe zone as well. Because I'm maybe on you. Okay. Yeah, I'm torn. All right. Brambleguard Captain. I like this one. I think this one's great. Beginning of combat on your turn, target creature you control gets +X/+0 until end of turn, where X is Brambleguard Captain's power. That's not that bad. That's a good effect. He's a little mouse guy. He's a 2/3. 4 mana is a bit expensive, but we're cheating out a lot of stuff with Kalia, so it evens out, I would say. And he's got a stick. He's got feet. He is a mouse, though. So, not exactly human feet, you know? Not exactly what we want, but I think we are allowed to have a couple hear me outs, you know? A couple hold up. Wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We'll keep this one. Keep this one. Foggy Swamp Hunters. Let's not even debate this one. This one is automatically... Look how much feet and shirtless and twinkage is happening here. Yeah. And it's a 3/4. If we draw cards, it gets better. Right? I think we keep this one, right? This one's got to be in there. All right. Hill Giant. I'm going to put this one in maybe board. It's 4 mana for a 3/3. We already don't like that rate, that mana cost here. And he does nothing with his feet. He just sits there. Now, is this a proud display of feet? Absolutely. But get him out of here. Gonna have to go into the maybe board. And that's just the way it goes sometimes. No reach. Yeah. All right. Another questionable one I think we might have to put in the maybe board. Ma of the Obsidat. He's got some feet. He makes our stuff a little bit stronger. We sacrifice some stuff. But he's 5 mana. He's not that good. I'm going to put him in the Contemplating feat. I'm going to have to put him in here. I'm going to have to put him in there. Get in the maybe board. I don't think he's ready for us. I don't think we got what he's got. Okay. Samwise. Let me swap him over to the feat.
Holy frick! A gifted sub!
Monty, for the 5 gifted subs. What the? It must be fate that you're here. Get the feet. It must be feet that you're here. Look at that. You like that one? That one was good. It's like feet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like feet. Okay. 10 is too much. Call me back when it's muscle mommy day. Fair enough. All right. Well, when I mean, at this rate, muscle mommy day might be on the menu. That's all I'm saying. But big ups. Everybody, if you just got gifted a sub by Monty, you better type thank you and then your favorite foot emoji, your favorite toe. Big toe, middle finger toe, etc. I can see exactly who got the sub, so I better see you guys chatting right now. Anyway, where was I? Thundering Giant. Hasty 4-3, veiny as hell. Not a lot to write home about, but he's a big giant. Yeah, we got to keep him. Yeah, obviously we're keeping Samwise, for sure. Samwise is in there. He suddenly teleported all the way down to the bottom, but I digress. All right, Thundering Giant. How many do we need to cut still? Oh, just 2 more. Okay. So yeah, we can keep him for now. Impulsive Pilferer. I like this one. He's 1 mana, but we can bring him back. That's pretty good. Stolly Reclaimer. Let's see what this guy do. When this creature enters, return target non-creature, non-land permanent. And if they extra less from graveyard to battlefield. So we can do that for 3. So we can get a 3 mana enchantment back, which is a lot of our stuff, actually. Okay, most of our enchantments are 3 mana or less. All right, I'm down. We'll keep that. And then 5 mana, obviously we can bring back whatever the fuck we want. We might not always put it with Kalia onto the battlefield, but it's an option, and I like it. Yeah, that's good. Bone Crusher Giant and Stomp is good as well. I like this one. And then they try and stomp on him or remove him or whatever. 2 damage. Not bad. I like that. Sloppity Bile Piper. Sack a creature. Next creature spell we cast this turn has Cascade. That's banging. That's awesome. That's good value. Because we don't have a lot of card draw in this deck, Cascade is basically card draw but better. So, because you draw it and you get it. So, we'll take those. We take those. The problem is it's 2 mana.
Monty 137 followed.
Monty, mwah. Thank you for the follow. Gifted the subs without even following. Respect. What a Chad. Hell yeah. All right. Ankle Shanker. Hell yeah. He goes in there. Creatures you control gain first strike and death touch until end of turn. Yeah, that's awesome. That's actually so good. What the hell? Yeah, they won't block our angels now. Ankle Shanker is great. Sloppity is a name win even. I would say so, 100%. Foot Sloppity, yeah. Hedge Mage. He's got... Where's feet at, though? There we go. We need the feet version. Got the crazy feet going on. Yeah. If we have 2 or more mountains, we may destroy target artifact. If it comes into play and we have 2 or more planes, we may destroy target enchantment. We need removal. We need some sort of interaction sometimes. And he's a fucking freak. Look at him. God damn, he's a fucking monster. I love it. In the deck. Love it. Gisa, Glorious Resurrector. We just get stuff our opponents have. That's pretty good. 4 mana. Yeah. Creature opponent dies with exile. Yeah. It's fine. We take it. We need stuff. It's good. Olivia is good. We can steal stuff. I like Olivia. Karmic Guide is good. Creature in our graveyard. Yeah. Karmic Guide is great. How much removal do we even have? I'll get to that. We're about to get there. We've got a good amount, to be honest. We got some Bone Crusher stuff. Okay. Curious Colossus. Each creature target opponent controls loses everything. Hang on. This just does this. I'm not gonna put anything on abilities. And becomes a coward. Whoa, sick. And his base power toughness. Okay. Yeah, let's address this right now. Because this is a classic issue. I've seen this debated time and time again. Also, look at this banger photo. For those of you who weren't here, this is someone said I was drawing like Dali. And so that's my Dali drawing. Okay. So, Olivia Voldaren. We see a foot here. We see a foot here. And if we follow the anatomy, right, it kind of goes like that. That's kind of where the legs go. So then, what the fuck is this, right? You guys see this? What is this right here? Okay. Because you could maybe, if the leg goes up to here, it would have to, like, the knee would have to be like that. Right? She would need to have like another knee. Does that make sense? She's holding the skirt out to show off her feet, which is what I think. I think that's honestly just her holding it. But it does kind of look like this. Could also. She's pulling the dress. I know, but the classic bit is that it's a boner. The classic bit is that, guys, I don't want to be crude on the foot commander stream, but she might be having a boner, right? She has a penis. Anyway. She's in the deck. We're keeping her there. Okay. Karmic Guide. Yeah. Olivia Schlongus. No need. We're not shaming nobody. Lotho Sheriff is great. We need Treasure to cast big things. He's got his foot out. It's good. Exalted Sunborn. Now, I don't think we make a lot of tokens in this deck. If any. So this one is on the chopping block, I think. Because we don't make any tokens. We really are not getting a lot of value out of this. It's just a 5 mana, 4/5 flying lifelink. We don't make any tokens, really. Maybe we have Lotho who makes a token. We've got we've got Gisa who makes tokens. No, she doesn't. This guy doesn't make any tokens. This guy makes no tokens. That guy makes a token. Yeah, we really don't have enough token makers, but Kalia cheats it out. So we'll keep it in there for now, I guess. Dude. Okay? Okay. We'll keep it. Okay. Now, somehow we missed a bunch of cards, I think. Impulsive Pilfer is good. He's got feet. All right. What did we not see yet? What have we not talked about? Okay. Magmakin Artillerist. I think this one can go in the chopping block for sure. For one, there's no skin. We're seeing a lot of like magma. Although his skin is magma, some could say, right? Let's look. Like, look at that foot. Magma foot, right? You know, you consider him shirtless because he's got no shirt on, I guess. But I think, I don't know about this foot here, you know? I think he's on the block. We're going to have to, I think we cut this guy. We also don't discard cards at all, really. And 1 damage to each opponent is really not enough. I can see it. No, I see it. I see that it's a foot. I get it. But we have to be selective about the feet that we want here, okay? We got to be locked in. He's a classic himbo. I could take it or leave it. Okay. Well, I say we're going to leave it. I want to say we put him in the maybe board. It's him or someone else. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to cut any of our other, like, other bangers, right? Because we got Magister of Worth. Great Angel comes in. Grace or Condemnation, which is sick. And then we do have a flying 4/4. It could blow up our commander, but I don't care. That's awesome. Starfield Shepherd. Yeah, we go get a plains. Is good. So now we can go tutor for a land. He's got warp, so we can do it twice. That's so fucking good. This card's good. Requiem Angel is good. Samwise is good because he's flash, so we could save our creatures. Got toes out. Flying 4/4. Sakura North. Welcome. Here. I'll show you. Don't worry about this. It's just her penis. Pinar. No. Here are the rules. Right here. Okay. So the foot needs to have skin, needs to be humanoid mostly, with toes specifically. And then hot doesn't matter as much. And if it has paws, TBD. To be determined. To be fair, it feels a little weird that our commander is some rando when several barefoot toffs got released. First of all, Toph is 12 years old. And then 86 in the next one. So I think most of the card art depicts her during her journey. And I don't want to open that can of worms. So don't even mention it. Anyway, Angel Vitality, a flying 4/4. Flying 4/4, because we're going to have 25 or more life. Maybe. She got feet. She got thighs. I mean, she got all the human body parts mostly. Yeah. She got wings. I don't know how good she is, though. We don't gain a lot of life. I have seen High Perfect Morcant, but those are hooves. So, yeah. Maybe we cut this one. Maybe this is the one angel we don't need. We'll see. Emiria Angel, landfall, we get a bird. I like that. It's good. It's bird. We need birds. Resolute Angel, banger. Saves our life total back to 40. That's awesome. That's good. Acroma is also good. Because flying 6/6 with flying trample and protection from like everything is awesome. Indestructible is great. Rankle is good. This card, player lose a life, draw a card, sack a creature. Rankle is so fun. I like this guy. Does he have any other printings? No. That one's goofy, but not that good. I feel like I'd be a perfect Rankle. Master of pranks, right? Like, I feel like I could pull this guy off. Like, I could be this guy. There's a fairy rogue just being like, oh, yes, it's time for a prank. Oh, yes, I have a perfect prank here. Ready to prank you. I've got a perfect prank. You guys think that? You guys think I could pull off Rankle? I'm not showing you my feet, though. Don't get too excited. You're not seeing any feet. Oh. Excuse me? You're not seeing my feet. Sorry. Okay. Let's see, though. Rankle good. Me like you, Rankle. Durgar, Hedge Manager, talked about that guy. Geeser, talked about that guy. Olivia, okay. We got to cut one more card. That's fine. Let's go to the enchantments. There's going to be a million of these. Okay. I just noticed. Don't tell me I lost a couple viewers because I'm not going to show my feet. You guys want to see my feet? I did a shuffle deck video where I shuffle on camera. I have a shuffle cam. So you can see my feet doing its thing. So don't worry about it. Himno Glorioso. Creatures you control get +1/+1. That's medium. That's meh. I like the feet, though. I like that it's in Italian. Call the Bloodline. Discard a card. Put a 1/1 token vampire. Yeah. I think we cut Call the Bloodline.
cause 0 followed.
Thank you, Cause Zero. Mwah. Thank you for the follow. Finally catch a stream where you show off them dogs. Oh, we got dogs to show off. All right. All right, we're cutting that one. That's the one we're going to cut. Everything else is going to be great, just to make sure. Okay. We are now at 100 cards. What's the error? Oh, they're not technically legal yet. They haven't been released yet. That's fine. That's fine. All right. Drum roll, please, everybody. Drum roll, please. Can I get some Pog Champs going? Drum roll, please. Ladies and gentlemen, and they thems, we have, in fact, the Foot Commander deck all ready and amazing to go. Now, without further ado, it's time to introduce you to our Foot deck. Got your dogs out for this one. Perfect, as you should. All right, everybody. Kali of the Vast is our lovely commander. The idea being, when she attacks, we may put an angel, demon, or dragon from our hand onto the battlefield, tapped and attacking that opponent. This will allow us to cheat out our big spells. Huzzah. And what are some of those big spells? Well, of course, we've got the big angels. Let's look at them. Magister of Worth is big. Here, let me see. I can show me angels. Nope. Did it wrong. Type. And never mind. Whatever. Angels. We got a lot. We got Requiem Angel is a 5/5. Starfield Shepherd is a 3/2, but gets us stuff. Big 4/4. We got the 3/3s. We got about a lot of big angels that we can cheat out into play. Acroma, Deathless Angel, etc. Is she kissing a dragon? No, she's just on top of a dragon, I guess. Kind of hanging out with a dragon. Nothing wrong here, but she got feet. So, all right. And then to protect Arcalia, we of course have the lovely Chancla Relampago, which is lightning greaves. So they're safe and we can give them haste and stuff. Swiftfoot Boots is also based. We can give them hexproof and haste. That's all the way of protecting our commander we got. Darksteel for mana. We have a mana rock in there. Perfect. We got Mirror of Life Trapping. You can exile things and put it onto the battlefield, which is good. So if we have battlefield enters, we can Mirror of Life trap our own stuff sometimes. Pretty good. 50 Feet of Rope is funny, so it's in there. Cyclopean Snare is cool because we can keep showing off these feet. Or tapping a creature sometimes, at least. A little bit. Sorceries, though, we have Draw Spell, Cathartic Reunion. Look at those, a couple feet. Drain Life. Look at that guy's foot. For each black mana you spend, in addition to it, deals 1 damage, gain 1 life for each damage, not more than the toughness of the creature or the life total. Okay. So yeah, we can just drain. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's like an X spell, but it doesn't have X in it. Cool. I think. Yeah, in addition to the casting cost. Okay, cool. Yeah. Neat. I didn't know that. Cool card. We can just blast people for mana. Okay. Release the dogs. You like that one, guys? You guys like that one? Is release the dogs. It's like the dogs are getting released. Romantic Rendezvous. My God, that foot did not need to be there, right? They just put it in there for sick freaks. Gamble. A little bit of toes. Works. It's in the deck. Exalted Sunborn makes more tokens. Lothar makes us some tokens. Curious Colossus turns our opponents off. We have Bitter Blossom, which is going to make us some tokens. All right. Exalted Sunborn is actually really good. Bitter Blossom makes us a little fairy is good. Tokens. Oh, Terra Plant. That's a good one. That's actually, I'm pissed I didn't think about that one. We got Worship. There we go. Worship. So now we can't die, by the way. They can't kill us. If you control a creature, damage that would reduce us to less than 1 reduces it to 1. So we can't die. Nothing can kill us. And this is the most beautiful card I've ever goddamn seen. I love this worship. This feet worship is so good. Not feet worship specifically like worshiping feet, but the worship with the feet on it. Don't get it twisted. Sneak attack. Put something on the battlefield and it blows up. That's good. We got a lot of big guys that we just kind of want to swing sometimes. Meek attack is good. We got a couple things that work with meek attack. Dawn of the Dead means, hey, guess what? We get to bring it back from the graveyard. So when we sneak attack it out, it dies. It comes back with Dawn of the Dead on our upkeep. So we get it twice with haste. Pretty good. Pacifism. Removal. Demonic Embrace. Pretty good. +3. Flying. Pretty good. Grievous Wound. Yeah, this is banger. Now we can kill our opponents faster. Losing half their life is pretty good. Spark Rupture. We draw a card. And turns off Planeswalkers, right? Each Planeswalker with one more load to counter. Loses all abilities and is a creature with power tokens. Yeah, Spark Rupture is good. It turns off their Planeswalkers. That's annoying. And then we can beat them down. Popular Entertainer. Ooh. Yeah, when we hit something, we goad creatures. I like that. Earthbind for obvious reasons. I don't know. It's too many words. Chain to the Rocks is creature removal as well. We can just bink, exile it. Pretty nice. Arcane Teachings. Enchant a creature. Can do stuff. So now we can put it on those weak little guys, our dogs or whatever. Vampirism. Draw a card at the beginning of the upkeep of the turn after Vampirism comes into play. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1. All other creatures we get -1/-1. Okay, so we can make something really fucking huge. Awesome. Shiny Impetus is good. Makes us treasure. I like that. Sarah's Embrace. +2/+2. We get Vigilance. I like that.
Sir Mithrael followed.
Sir Mithrael. Thank you for the follow. Mwah. Kiss on the mouth. Ghostly Possession is cool because now our Kalia can't die, basically. Well, we can put it on Kalia and then she doesn't do damage, but she does also can't die, which is good, I think. Theoretically. Perfect. Anoint with Affliction. Creature removal is good. If it has mana value 3 or less, so it is what it is. Crush Underfoot. We have a couple giants in here, so yeah, we can have a blast. Giant Fall, a lot of feet. Siege Smash, a lot of feet doing stuff. Imp's Mischief, good. Demonic Consultation, Generous Gift. What a deck overall. And a couple of fun lands. Mountains, plains, swamps, wastelands. So what is the win con? Sir Mithrael. Oh, don't worry. We got Lightning Greaves. We got the Chonklas right here. Because the feet are out. Oh, the feet are out indeed. So what's the win con? Is combat damage not good enough for you guys these days? Is winning with combat damage not good enough? My goodness. All right. Let's say you really want your opponents to die. What about Stomp Bone Crusher? Oh, we got that guy. Where are you at? Bone Crusher Giant. Look. Bink. We have him. He's here. Okay. Pretty good. So, what's the win condition? The big question, right? Is combat damage not good enough for you guys? I have a billion awesome little guys like Goblin Goon and all these other freaks that are doing big work. They're doing big damage, right? And yet you guys are so happy to hate on me for all my awesome stuff. Exactly. Want to trample with our big feet. We want to put our feet on their face and hurt them. All right. Yeah. All right. So how does this win? How do we win reliably? Okay. We first gamble for it just depends on what we want. Probably turn 1. All right, let's do it. Let's do it turn by turn so we can. Oops. I don't want outlooks. I don't want outlooks. Sorry. Okay. All right, so what's our ideal? All right, turn 1. T1. Gamble. Which is what you should already be doing anyway. Gambling. No. So gamble. Then, turn 1, goon. We don't goon yet. We don't have enough mana for gooning yet. Okay. Go get that. Then turn 2, we have a red and a different mana color. So we can't Lotho yet. But we can throw in like a popular entertainer. Or we go and gamble for the Chonklas, right? All right, so we go gamble for the Chonklas. The title is clickbait. Look at all these feet. Look at all these feet. There's feet everywhere. That's all that's happening is feet right now. Look how much feet is happening. Feet. Look at this deck. There's so much feet in here. All right, so we go get turn 2 feet. Okay, so we play our feet. Okay. Clearly, we go and get the feet. Now it's turn 3. We have 3 mana, 1 of each color. We drop the Bitter Blossom or the Lotho, or we drop some little 3 mana thing, okay? We have perfect mana every single time. Yeah, Gary saw it in half. Yeah, that Kalia art is peak. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Did not know you could see Lotho's feet. Yeah, oh, he's right there. Look at that. A little bit of foot right there. Hey, he's good value. So we'll go hit him with a Lotho or, maybe a Darksteel Ingot. Maybe whatever we got lying around. Some random 3-drop, right? It doesn't really matter. Turn 3, just do whatever you feel like in that moment, right? Okay. Turn 4, though, here it comes. Big turn. We get Kalia out. We get to have Kalia. Plus, we put the feet on her. So she's got haste. So we go to combat. We go to fight. That's a sword. And a buckler. That's a sword and shield. Kind of looks like a nipple, so I'm going to get rid of it. So it's a sword. You got a sword and you get another sword. You go to combat, right? Oh, what are the rules? Well, allow me to explain. We decided what feet meant. So foot needs to have skin, needs to be a humanoid with toes specifically, and the person does not need to be that hot. And then if it has paws, it's to be determined. So, and we determined a couple that paws were okay. So, yeah. Okay. Go to combat, and then we put out a big angel, right? We put out a big old angel. Big angel. A lot of damage.
Prashment followed.
What up, Practamente? I don't know if I said that right. Whatever. Oh, we put out a big angel, and this is our angels. I guess I could just do like a. Oh. No, they need wings too. They get sick wings. Okay. Right. Put our angels out. Okay. And that's the game plan. All right. This is the game plan. We gamble. We go get our Chonklas. Put our Chonklas down. Turn 3 or turn 2. We play the thing we just gambled for, which is our 2-mana Chonkla. Turn 3, do whatever the hell you want. Who cares? Turn 4, Kalia, put the shoes on her, go to combat, get an angel, and win. It's that simple. You just repeat that. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a lot of big angels. So just put them out. Just do what you got. Like Magister of Worth. Might not be that good. But you can put out some good stuff. We got like Requiem Angel is a big guy, or Emeria Angel's good, Resolute Angel. I mean, Akroma is probably the best one we're looking for, because that's a big flying 6/6 with trample and is huge and nasty. It is what it is. How are we getting the Chonkla out of the graveyard with the turn 1 entomb? You see, we're not entombing it, we're gambling for it. And then we never discard it, I promise you. We never discard it. Remember that. Okay. Practamente said, you love watching my videos and coming on stream and seeing Kalia made me love feet and gambling. Yeah. Welcome. You know you want to use your Jeffrey Bezos Prime sub. You want to use your Jeffrey Bezos free Amazon Prime sub to support your local favorite foot guy, me. I'm not saying I'm a foot guy, but I'm building it for content. Okay. Yeah. This deck is pretty good, actually. Okay? Not too bad. We got Generous Gift for some interaction. We got Imp's Mischief to protect our commander. We got Giant Fall, which works because we have a lot of giants. We can destroy target artifacts, which is good. We can crush stuff with our giants because we have a bunch of giants. We don't have anything, so this will never actually exile. That's okay. Demonic Consultation is good because it's basically like gambling, but way worse. And I don't know what we would go and grab. Put that card into your hand and exile all other cards revealed this way. Okay. So yeah, you can Demonic Consultation for like maybe a Chroma. I feel like a Chroma is just the best in this deck, right? Yeah. Olivia Voldaren is pretty good because we can just gain control of their commander for 2 mana one time and then 5 mana the next time. It's mana. We got mana. We got mana lying around. Lotho's really good, I think. Lotho kind of carries this deck, theoretically. He gives us a lot of mana, and that gives us a lot of opportunity to survive. Impulsive Pilfer is also good because we can encore him and get a bunch of treasure tokens, theoretically. Right? We don't have a lot of card draw, but that's not our problem. We're Kalia. We're doing Kalia things. All right, Jim Toll asks, when are we doing the armpit deck next? In your dreams. Or if someone goes on Patreon and pays me to do that, in which case I will do that. So it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. Anyway. All right. Well, it looks like we got the deck all done. So what more do we need to do? Really? You guys should all be happy about this. It's only $600, guys. You too can have the all-foot deck ready and made for you. That's right. Well, everybody, I got to go get ready for an improv show. You know how it goes. The grind never stops for old Quips and Guac. You know what I'm saying? The grind never stops. So we're going to call it here for today. But I'll be back tomorrow for some more streams, because why not? Thanks, everybody, for following. And if you want, me to build you a deck, check out the Patreon, over on Patreon, and you can have me build you whatever commander deck you want. Maybe I'll stream it, maybe I won't, but I'll build it for sure. Time for you to nap. Exactly. Thanks for everybody for coming out. Check out the Patreon. You can get your own, or you can get your stuff. If you're on Twitch, hey, give me your goddamn Prime subs right now. Or you can also type !Patreon and get your Patreon stuff right there. But I'm gonna end it. I'll see you guys later. Hope you guys liked the last video, by the way, the one about landfall. I had a fun time making it. That was a good time. So, all right, get in the stream. All right, see everybody. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Kisses. Stop streaming.